Chat? What's good? What is good? Chat. Hi. Let me check if my audio is actually all good. I didn't check before. We are looking just fine. Let me turn this out. The silent streamer. Should move both of mine to the front of the queue. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, what's up, Teen Show? What's up? Let's go. I'm doing good. I'm doing okay. I mean, to be honest, it could be better because I have uni and it's like the last week, so things aren't super awesome all the time, but it's still good. Yeah, it's just how it is. It's okay though. I'm happy to be doing a feedback stream. Listen to some IDs. You know how it is. Oh, yeah. This track's fire, by the way. This is one of my favorites right now. So sick. All right, let's start off with you. The first in the queue.
I never saw it coming. I couldn't read the signs. I don't know why I let you in this time. I must be blind. I guess I couldn't trust.
I haven't heard this song in a
Cause
while.
all you did was lie. Oh no, I have to keep you off my mind. Cause of you. I'm wired up. I don't want you. It's time for you to go. I had enough. I don't want you. It's time for you to go.
This section's cool. Okay, super cool track. I actually really like this. Bounce wise, this is a great start to the stream. Square, big fan. Let me retry. I'm gonna chat in a second. Holy balls. We got Triangle Alliance. Dude, whatever happened to Cinco? Oh, I think he changed to a different alias. Actually, wait, Ahmad Irfan, isn't that your previous alias? Am I slow? What's up, Dirty Octopus? Triangle Lens. Triangle Lens. Okay. For this track, I got really 2-3 pieces of feedback. One is the vocal could be brighter. The transition needs to actually happen here. It's kind of exhaust, which is a start, but you need like effects and stuff in here to make it satisfying. Or you could even go into some sort of rhythmic part that continues immediately off of the end of the drop. The lead here. This lead's super thin and like weak, so I would say try and layer it with something that has actual like mids in it and stuff. The other thing is the EQ profile, like the tonal profile for the drop, is a little too dipped in the mids. This is sort of the OTT disco smile effect where you just get like this cave in the mids. And in my opinion, if we like to listen to the drop with more mids and without more mids. This, to me, like what I've done here is I've just added in around 2K and a little bit of 10K to balance out the top end. But just bringing up the mids immediately, to me, makes it sound more emotional and whole. What's up, Futuristic? So I would say, yeah, look at your leads, look at your basses, and just, like, overall add more mids. Way too much disperser, I think. Yeah, that's probably also part of it. We got the up-and-coming rapper. Chat, let's go. Is your name an asterisk? I don't even know how you get that. That's crazy. Emma said he would be here today. Did he actually? He didn't message me about it. Here, I'll add him once again. You'll join the stream today? Chat wants you. Actually, Discontent, if you had rap on some of your stuff, that would be sick. That'd actually work out really well. Good submission, Nutty. Very nice. I hope my my feedback helps a little bit. Oh, we got Jaren. All blacked out. Alright, let's see this. sick. This sounds like the ID, the Docs collab you have. I still think that's probably one of my favorite tracks of yours overall, Jarian. I mean, this is like the similar sound, so I really like it. I would say overall, I just feel like the level of compression of the whole track is like you could just compress this more and it could be more tight. Also, what I'm really missing here is like some fills that are like tiny little details, like textures and stuff that are panning, because the stereo field is really static. I think you could also make the lead wider, like a little bit, or like add small little layers that are just hard panned left and right to really get an interesting stereo image. I'd be more interested in hearing like, yeah, little fills panning around, making everything a little more interesting. Oh my god, this up and coming rapper spam is crazy, guys. He's already gone. He's already gone. You don't need to worry about it anymore. I'm an up and coming cat clone, so if you just need, tell me. Also, is his name like? Are you supposed to pronounce it Cage or Kage or I don't get it. What? Check Discord. I'm good. Okay. You're really funny, Dirty Octopus. Cage, bro, Cage. Ah, gotcha. I had another piece of feedback for you, Darren. The vocal as well needs to be more compressed because it sounds really, kind of like fluctuates in and out of the mix, where sometimes it's hearable and sometimes it's not. It's cool. The vocal's fine, but it needs to be a little more compressed, brought up in volume. Overall, it's cool. Like, there's not much more I can really say on it because it's just like the idea is cool. Maybe in the breaks it could have a little more it factor. Like maybe if you added like some really cool like electric guitars. Wait till you see me in my Blobs cover. Juden. Super cool. What? Damn, bro, use the anime filter. Bad Reputation remake. Okay, let's see. We're gonna rate the quality. Free start button.
The same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed. Even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay. Need you to stay. I get strong. Wait, feel like can't feel the way I'm all be fucked up if you can't be right. I do the same thing I told you that
I'm just gonna skip. I'm gonna skip through because I really just want to hear the drop, hear the remake.
if you can't be right.
Yeah, I mean, this is honestly pretty good. I mean, really, I think if you're going to do the remake, it would have been really easy just to slap a limiter on there. The original loudness of the track is like minus 3 or 4 loofs. It's like really fat. And in fact, the Bad Reputation's drum remix, I think one of the reasons why people like their music so much is because they make it as loud as possible. So it is the loudest Future Bounce track you will ever hear because it's literally minus 2 loofs. Super distorted. We making it at the DFCA with this one? Yes, sir. They know. There's a higher octave in the lead. Where's the free Robux, guys? Oh wait, we got Emman. Let's bring him in. Emman. Hey, there we go.
Hi. Oh, okay. Let me. Can I put my
Yes,
camera?
I will then figure out.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, one second.
So
Gotta
here.
figure out the technical challenges, boys. Let's
Okay.
pop you out. Then we go here. I want to have just Nmon. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna do it like this. Give me like 2 seconds. 'Cause...
You didn't break the promise. Yeah.
There we go.
I said I was gonna join, and
Let's
I
go.
did.
It's been a while. How was the vacations
Yes.
and stuff? People making lots of memes of you.
Oh, really?
Well, a couple. I mean, I think you saw most of them.
But yeah, I saw a couple. Yeah. Well, I was just working on new sanctuary sessions
Oh, let's go.
episode.
Let's go.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we had one of
We're gonna
those,
have
just
it after a while.
because you've been busy.
Yeah, I've been kind of inactive, and I'm trying to like keep everything on the label more active now,
Cool, yeah.
because we don't have well, this kind of spoiler, I guess, but we're not having like that many activity right now. So for upcoming months, so I'm just trying to keep the sections active.
That's fair. It's fair. All right.
Yep.
Let's. I'm gonna have to like move you around a bunch, dude. As soon as you joined, the viewer count went crazy. That's actually super hilarious. You're famous.
I'm famous, guys.
They're getting
I'm
tired
famous.
of me.
Oh my
They
God.
want to see you.
I'm like Derry Palm now. I'm
Yes.
famous. Let's go.
And we have an Evan Scott track. You gonna watch the stream or should I screen share?
It's better if you
Okay,
screen
okay.
share, because the stream has a lot of delay. Yeah.
There we go.
Color House, literally.
Okay,
Color
man.
House. This is Color House.
Let's. You hear that? All right. Good start.
Okay. This one was very
sick.
cool.
Do you want to go first,
Yeah.
feedback-wise, or should I?
Yeah, I just have a couple. I have like two things. So the first one is I think on the break the piano has maybe a lot of lows, and you can like feel the heat of the piano like way too much. I will say maybe you could. I don't know if it's intentional. If not, I'll rather that you just cut the lows entirely. Like the lows basically where the bass is supposed to go. So from low mids up, you leave that and then cut below. And if not, you can just lower it at least. But I feel like the lows in the piano are very, very strong, and it's like usually not supposed to go that way. And then on the drop, I think that the you have like the clap or snare. I don't know if it's really a snare. I think it could be you could either layer more snares with it or make it louder because it feels like way too drowned in like in the background, and it could have a little bit more of like punchiness, I guess. And yeah, that's it.
Okay,
basically.
bet. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I think for the style, having the clean piano is really good. Billy Octopus in chat saying that you should do a low shop. I think I do agree with that. Like, I think cutting all of them for the piano might not make sense, but I think it's okay, all the same thing. Like, just bringing out some of the lows and whatnot. I don't know. For me, what I really wanted to hear, and this is kind of because this is what I've been doing recently for my university, is like I need to make a lot of lo-fi stuff. Is you can have way more Atmos and like field recordings with like room noise in this track. In fact, some of the field recordings I have right now would probably be good for you, because it's mostly like forest stuff, so it's very actually open and like kind of high endy compared to like more typical like lo-fi very closed room. But if you look on Splice, find some like forest recordings, cut all the lows out of them, and just put them like panned really hard into your track if they're not already stereo. I think it'll help a lot with adding contrast and like more context for your piano and stuff in the breaks. The other thing I kind of wanted to hear was like some color arps. Maybe it'll take away from the kind of style you're going for, but I just think you have room to do like more like overtly like melodic stuff. It's like cool leads and things like that. But it might just be my taste. So
Yeah, I agree with that.
okay, bet.
Pierre said Minecraft. I was laughing at that. Minecraft soundtrack break.
I mean, it kind of is. Kind of. Made the chords and leave
Yeah.
more mono. I don't know if they need to be more mono. I think having them super stereo is nice.
Nah, Corsair, I think are good.
For this type of style as well, because if we take a listen to it, I'm going to lower the volume a bit though.
Yeah.
Yeah, this seems fine to me. I think if you had
they're fine.
a lead, like a main lead, it would be cool to have it then in the middle, because you kind of leave the chords out, and then you have this like space further in the center that you can use for just the lead. Well, not just the lead, but you know, mainly the lead.
I want to keep it as natural as possible. Yeah, I mean, that's why I said the second thing, because I don't know, I've never done like this kind of style, so I thought it was kind of intentional, the piano low end, but maybe you could lower it a bit, as Kirkan said, you can do like a low shelf and get like just reduce a little bit the lows, because sometimes the punch of the piano feels like too much, and yeah. This is definitely a very great idea.
Kyokan, you have an incoming call. I don't know if you're following along, but like the last 2 weeks, it's just been like Triangle Alliance comes in and just spams Kyokan, you have a call, and the whole chat just goes crazy.
I saw the memes on Discord. I saw like 100 gifs of that. No, not gifs, like you get me the stickers.
Remove them into the side sound.
I'm gonna remove all the mid and just keep the side sound. Oh, sure, sure. Remove drums. Browse a collab with Octagon Pact. What
is it?
Oh, Triangle Alliance.
Triangle. That's a good question, Toxic Wraith.
You have a news. You have a news now.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. We're
Look at you,
evolving
Alan,
out
I'm-
here. You gotta be on the move. All right, let's play the next one. Speaking of, Mr. Triangle Lince.
Triangle. Okay. You wanna
Sure, I'll
start?
For me, it's just like
Okay.
it needs counter melodies. Like it needs like counter leads
Yeah.
because maybe this is just me, but I think this in this day of Future Bounce, if you just have one lead, there's only one section in here that has like a little bit of a counter melody. It's like one vocal
Yeah.
chop. And like already once I heard that, I was like, oh, okay, this is already more interesting. Just do that, but in way more sections of the track, and like blood is not rents.
Blood is not rent.
Wait,
You
wait.
have an incoming call.
I have malware. That's why I have the incoming call. It's because I have malware.
What I was gonna say is, you could to make the drop more. I don't know, but I have two things as well. Just first boost the sub a bit.
Mm.
I don't know how many dB. I can't really tell right now, but just try boosting it a bit. Try comparing with other Future Bounce tracks. For example, let's say Rewind by Lars and Kids. You could check that kind of very sustained and powerful sub. And you could also, I can't feel the harmonies a lot. Like it feels like too much lead and bass. Maybe you could try to put more chord layers, or just making the chords louder, or giving them more mids so that they feel like more present. Because this is like a very romantic type Future Bounce, which usually works a lot better when you have all the harmonies like very loud, and not like just lead and bass, because it sounds like the chords usually help a lot on getting like that romantic and sentimental feeling, whatever. Like basically just making the chords more present.
For sure.
And when you have an incoming Tinder message,
It just
Not
keeps
me.
evolving. It's really funny.
not me, just
It's
Kyoken.
just Kyoken.
Kyoken,
Now Enman has an incoming.
Kyoken, your Amazon package is your Amazon package is currently 6 miles from your location.
Wow, that's amazing. IO Bonk.
shit.
Oh yeah, this is a collab with IO. I heard. Nice. Nice cover.
Ayo,
IO.
ayo, ayo.
Alright, let's
Ayo.
give this a listen.
Okay, no. Okay, that was
It was
fast.
short, but
I was like, I didn't think the drop was gonna start like
Yep,
right there.
15
And I was like,
seconds
yo, wow.
for feedback. I think they just started this. I like the idea. Some
Yeah.
parts of the melody don't work for me, but some of these parts really do. Like this. I just think in the spaces where like some of these less emotional parts of the melody come in, you'd be better off switching to a counter melody. Kind of like what you have going on here. This
Yeah.
whatever this like chordy extra lead thing is, just make it more distinct of a contrast and then do it in more places. Sort of the same feedback as the last
I
track.
wanna hear this with a counter melody on the second drop, but for now I'll say there's some parts where there's too much slide in the lead, like the slide is too long, and then some parts where there's like no slide at all. So I will say just try to balance it out a bit and don't make like a try. If your slides get to a point where in some parts it almost sounds like out of tune, then you should probably reduce the length of the slide basically. And the other thing is just boost the chords again, in same as the last one. And that's my feedback. We're using Enman lead.
Paulo said, Kyoka, you have 37
Yo.
sexy women in your area ready to bong.
No, this content said blood is all right reputation.
Mediocre reputation. Rad reputation.
Rehab reputation, rad reputation. Become.
I don't even know
Rad
if these guys are
reputation.
here for feedback. I think they're just here to meme.
Enman always looks different on every angle. Really? Hello.
What is
Hello.
this?
Yo.
What is this?
Yo, tracks sound like people.
But just the bottom text that gets me.
Yo, I love the memes in this.
Everybody's making
community.
so many good
It's so great.
memes. Why do I look so mean here?
I don't know.
Looks so
You were mad that day.
disappointing. Someone sent me another Future Bounce track.
No more future bounce tracks. No more. The meme,
Meme
stream.
stream.
Bad rapation. Diddley Complan. My best cover
Clean
ever.
hands and good attitude.
Good attitude. Good attitude.
Kyokant, you're so you're
Kyokant?
so right.
True.
Funky machine. All right, let's give this a listen. Cuban Neurofunk. Yeah, it's been actually sick. Ooh. So unique.
Yeah.
Ringtone.
Holy shit. Yo. It gets like more complex.
That's sick.
Enman ringtone. Like 7 times on the so it's
Billions
than
of
that.
times.
This was very
Yeah.
cool.
I
liked
don't
it.
think it's
Actually-
I think it's a little too simple though. Like I feel like the melodies aren't complex enough.
Maybe I don't know. I could like see this sign on like a very big label if it didn't have like samples basically,
Yeah.
like without license.
Hmm.
But this is very cool actually. This I can like actually see this on like NCS or something.
Yeah, I
like
could
that.
see Monster Cat really
So
digging
very-
with this. The only thing I'll say is like
Yeah,
the ideas in here are super great, but there's a few too many of them. It really needs like a core set of phrases
Yeah, it sounds.
that works.
Yeah, it's kind of like the kind of track you make in a remix contest
Mm-hmm.
where you're trying just like to showcase creativity a lot, but for like a commercial track, it's usually better if you keep like a main idea. I woke up in Dominican Republic.
Yeah, because as well, like some
find
of the, I think you can just find the catchiest phrases, repeat those a bunch, and then also make sure your turnarounds are
Yeah.
good. Because some of the turnarounds in some of the ideas are just really, kind of threw me off. Mixed-wise as well, I think you could have a little more high end, which I think will make, and I say high end, like just like specifically to make the transients more obvious, because you have a lot of sections where it's just like there's so much going on, and having more clarity in the high end just, in my opinion, makes it easier to follow, because the mix is actually pretty solid.
Yeah.
I woke up in a new record label.
Un video más, mi gente, para hablar el tiempo.
All right, Spanish stream, guys.
Spanish stream. Why do people normally spam this?
I don't know,
much
man.
in
The last
chat?
3 weeks have been crazy spammy.
I mean, I like
It's
it.
fun,
Actually.
yeah.
I'm good with it.
More bass, more good.
Yeah, if you have,
Yes.
does that mean you find the okay, shit. More bass, more good? Yeah. My Kyok, man.
Dude, this is the funniest part. It's
Kyok.
like the amount of times people could remix my name. We need to have like a remix contest, but it's just my name, Kyoko Nut.
Yeah, and memes. We have to
Future
make
Bounce?
like a meme
What?
contest. Jockey Greg making
What?
future bounce?
No way. Future Bounce is saved.
way. Bro,
No way.
El que quiera perder
We
su
brought him to
tiempo.
the dark side.
Tendrá mi perfil. Yeah, future bounce.
I'm missing your body, missing your eyes, I'm missing the way you look at me. Well, you never loved me, you never loved me. What do you
vocals already good.
And I cry for your love, and I hear
Deep house
your
vocal.
voice
Gotcha.
call me one more time. I would never call your phone, baby. Oh, baby, I would never come back to your arms, baby. Oh, baby, I would never call your phone, baby. Oh, baby, I would never come back to your arms, baby. Oh, baby, oh, baby. Oh, baby, oh, baby.
I love the part B. The like I don't know, color thingies.
The color stabs,
feel
yeah.
that you have there. The stabs,
This
yeah.
is so cool.
Very cool.
Okay, I just really like that the sound
Very-
design is unique. It's not. This is the cool thing I think about when
Yeah.
when artists switch genres. Like you do one genre for a while and then you do something you've never tried before, is you're gonna do it quote unquote wrong. So like there's a lot of things in here
it's
that
gonna
like
be
are
m-
just very different and like most future bounce artists would just like never typically
Yeah.
do. I would say that
Yeah, it's like you mix genres basically, and
Yeah.
it gets a more original result.
yeah, for sure. I would say like the A lead, I don't really like the sound that much. The melody's perfectly fine, but the
Yeah.
sound is weirdly like sounds like a Reese bass that's like too high of an octave or something. Like it sounds like you took a bass house lead and then brought it into Future
Yeah, it's
Bounce.
not bad, but it's again not like doesn't fit that much for future bounce.
I
so-
feel like the A part would sound a lot better if it was a little more of an organic sound. Because this sounds very synthy and stuff. You might be able to combine it though with a more like organic sounding lead. Like if you layer it, you can definitely give that a go. But my guess as to what's going to happen is you're going to try to mix them and they're just going to be clashing a lot and not really work well together. But I'd say give it a go.
Yeah, this is very good.
Yeah, it's really
actually.
cool. God, let's hear this beat part here. Yeah, to me sounds like the beat part is so much more like.
Oh, you know
what?
what else you could do for the A part? You could add chords.
Oh.
Please add chords. No chords. You have no chords. That's bad.
Just
That's
no chords at all.
yeah. Add chords.
Oh yeah, that's what we're missing. You're so right.
Boost the chords. Just add chords and boost them. That's people. I don't know why people are scared of using chords and
No,
making them.
because my melody,
hearable.
man, it has to be mine. Everybody has used the chord before. All right, let's. I don't know who this is from. Let me be your heart.
No chords, Megamind meme.
We should have one of those.
No chords.
I feel like we need to have like some sanctuary issued like memes of like no chords, like add more mids,
Yeah.
make your bass
sure.
mono, like
Because chords are scary. No, they're not. Just use them.
just make sure you have a good progression. Because that for me was always the no chords. Yeah, if you don't have a good chord progression, you're gonna be frustrated because you're gonna raise the chords and it's not gonna sound as good as me. Oh, it sounds better when the chords are lowered.
Yeah.
And the problem isn't that with the chords or anything. It's just that your chord progression isn't as good as it could be. Because for me, once I fixed the chord
Sometimes
progressions and I
you
was using good
also-
ones, it was like, oh, this is great.
Yeah, you also have to make sure that the type of sound of chords that you're using is like actually fitting with the genre and the type of style that you're making. So basically, the easiest way to find out which type of chord fits better for you is just search up for tutorials and stuff and watch like future bounce artists just making any track and just have like an idea of how the chords usually sound like, and then you can try to recreate that either with presets, or if you know how to basic sound design, you can do it. In my case, I sound design my own chords because it's like super easy. You just take a saw wave, you detune it a bit, then you add like a couple of automatic filters, and that's pretty much it. You compress it and you use it like that. It's not like very hard. But yeah, just make sure that if you're using chords, they actually fit with the style, because sometimes so that's also a reason why people don't like to use chords a lot, because they don't find the right fitting preset and then they basically lower it, and then the track feels empty. Chords usually fill up a lot of very important space in future bounce, and they're very, very useful. So yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think finding the right sounds is half the battle, especially with future bounce. In my opinion, it's like more important because you don't get the right sounds. It kind of sucks. All right.
No bass house in Sanction. Okay, bass house is an exception.
Have we ever released Bass House?
Yeah. No, I've got a couple of good submissions, but most of them
Never work out. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we do accept it. Sorry.
Stop interrupting me. Love this volume.
It feels like you're so close and far at the same
Drop
time.
is always so loud.
Don't hide your feelings while we under the moonlight. My heart is singing, and you're the reason why it sounds so loud. Don't let it stop. Tell me that you want it, that you take me to the top. Make my heart beat faster. I know that you won't speed up. Let me be your love. Leave this all behind. Babe, I only ask you so don't let it stop.
What?
Make my heart beat faster. I know that you won't speed up.
Wait, who
I don't know. I'm
submitted
about to
this?
find
It's
out.
very, very.
This night's long,
Oh, okay.
and you can be my brightest star this time. Don't let me go. It feels like you're so close and far at the same time.
Futuristic.
Don't hide your
Damn,
feelings
we're
while
crazy.
we under the
Apparently, yeah.
moonlight.
Oh, this break is very nice.
My heart is singing, and you're the reason why it sounds so loud. Don't let it stop. Tell me that you want it, that you take me to the top. Make my heart beat faster. I know that you won't speed up.
So
That's so sick.
yo, that was so cool. First of all, I want to know who submitted it,
Futuristic.
because I have no idea, but it's very sick. And also, will you say this is Future Bounce?
Mm.
I was like, when I heard the first thing, I was like, no, this is Future House. But like the drop kind of feels like
No, I'd say
Future,
so.
I don't know.
Dirty
It's
Octopus
like,
is like nailed it. It sounds like Distreon. Like it has that same
yeah, it's
same
not, yeah,
Distreon
for
vibe.
sure.
Which I mean, personally, I always thought was underutilized. Super sick.
Yeah.
For me, like feedback wise, is it alright if I go first?
I don't have anything, to be honest.
And I'm
Like,
speechless.
oh yeah, of course, just boost the chords. Yeah, that's it. Nah, in this one, actually, this one is fine. I like how it sounds, even like with low chords. It's good. I like it because of the. I think it's because of the sound design that he's using. I don't know. It's like it works.
I think because of the bit crushing, you get to hear more of that in the high end. What I will say though is, this also needs, I think, a bit more mids. Keep it like it doesn't need to be like, it's not crazy, but like a little bit more boost in the mids will help.
Yeah.
Because right now the bit crushing is
in
making
the chords, boost the chords.
exactly. I think just the whole track. could
Blood
use-
forgot to boost the chords.
It can like the whole track could just have more mids.
Incoming.
Oh, another one. Oh man, I'm so popular. So many calls. The other thing is, if you can just look at the waveform and you can tell that this needs more compression, because there's like all kinds of like pretty random looking peaks. So I'd say, yeah, make sure that you're compressing the sounds enough. If you guys are struggling with compression, one important technique that you should make sure you master is parallel compression. So parallel compression is when, let's say you have a lead and they're all going to a single bus. Do a pretty substantial compression where you're having a pretty like slow attack and release time, but it's reducing 4 to 8 dB, but only have 50% mix on it, and this is called like parallel compression. So you're compressing a lot of like half of the signal, for example. So you get to keep some dynamics, but you get sort of this like the best of both worlds, where you get a good amount of compression, but you keep some of the dynamics. And that can help as well if you put it on your lead bus or your bass bus or anything. It can also help to glue the sounds together, because compression has this effect where it makes the sounds more homogeneous, because you don't have weird volume fluctuations that distinguish the layers from each other.
I want to listen to this one mastered
Yeah.
as well, to like
That's perhaps
to
all
tell
part of
you
it.
if it's like actually missing. Because yeah, if it's not mastered, then this waveform is kind of acceptable, because then you're going to boost a lot of it. But if this is supposed to be like the final master, then that looks like a lot of peaks, like way too many. So, like, I mean, not many peaks. I mean, like the peaks are like they have a lot of dynamics. So
Kyokan, the FBI is sending you a friend request on Be Real. Okay. Add a bit of saturation limits. Yeah, that's the other thing. More saturation could be good here. I have a feeling though, if you add too much saturation, after the bit crushing, it's gonna create harmonics that you don't like that much. So just be careful.
Yeah.
And man, adjust camera.
wait, I don't wanna like okay.
Don't mess it up.
I think this is fine. Wait, now there's the microphone thing. Nah,
That's
I'm fine.
I mean, I'm pretty sure my mic is like in the entire frame. It's completely gone.
Wait, I can't see your camera on Discord. Let me check the stream actually. Because on Discord I don't.
I had to
see
turn it off
your
on
camera.
Discord because it otherwise it makes you very small.
Yeah, because it. Yeah.
Okay.
Where's the stream? Sanctuary.
It's in announcements as well.
Oh yeah.
Kyokan is from the Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
Yes, and Enmon is from
where's
the
the-
United States of America.
I live in the United States.
We're roommates.
In I don't know which state, but I do live.
Oh,
in
you
the
know
US.
how they have influencer
course.
houses? In the future, we should have a Sanctuary Future Bounce house.
Wait, what? They have
You know
what?
how influencers will like get houses together, like creator houses. We should
Oh,
have
okay.
no, but we should do.
Future
That should
bounce
actually be a
house.
really funny video if we do the future bounce house. So we buy like a bouncy house, and then we just like review future bounce tracks in it. Wouldn't that be fire?
Bouncing, bouncing. We can. That sounds like content, to be honest.
Content
So,
easy.
yeah,
We'll make it happen.
easy.
How much longer
content.
left? I got back from work. I got a check, please. We got time. I mean, I haven't added more to the queue yet, but I'm sure there is stuff.
Okay.
All right, discontent. This is gonna be a banger for sure.
You don't understand
No
what you're
compression, but it's okay.
doing to me. How you fill up my lungs, breathing ecstasy. Cause it felt like the rug swept from under my feet. Feel my heart through my chest, cause it's getting
Very
too
clean.
deep. Running wild every night and taking new leaps, follow me. Whoa.
Damn.
Coming over, baby. When you coming over, you drive me crazy. When you coming over, baby. Oh. When you coming over, baby. When you coming over, you drive me crazy. When you coming over, baby, baby, baby. When you coming over, you drive me crazy. Coming over, baby, baby.
That's so cool.
Okay, that was very cool. I'll just say, the build-up feels a little bit empty.
Mhm.
So I mean, I assume it's not finished anyway. So yeah, that's fine. But just like try to feel the build-up, at least the build-up with a lot of ambience. The first break is fine because I get you're trying to go for more like a what is it, trap, more of a trap vibe with like a very dry vocal and like overall in that part you can make the track feel like very dry. But then I'll like that after that dryness, you have the build up like with a lot of ambience and reverb and make it feel big. And then in the drop, first of all, boost the chords. And second of all, you can also boost the high end on the chords. And yeah, that's it.
I
Very
think
cool.
as well
I
the
like it.
bass needs way more saturation. Like this is for me, like the thing is like I think Toxic Ray said it, yeah, the drop should have more impact. We go
When you coming over,
this 808 should have like a layer to it that's just like
Yeah.
just really greasy and just
I think adding some stabs could also work. If you add like a lot of stabs in the drop, it could it could help in that sense. But yeah, I agree with that. Maybe especially the 808 feels like too flat, not that punchy.
It kind
So,
of
yeah.
works for trap, in my opinion, having like the flat 808 because it's supposed to be just powerful, but maybe as well with combined with a better kick. Honestly, Discontent, if you're interested, like
Yeah.
like send me a DM. I would actually be super down to collab with you on this because like one of my pieces of feedback is like this break is just way too clean. It can be so much dirtier and more interesting, and like you can really get like a really crispy atmosphere. For trap, sometimes it's like really nice to keep it clean, but in my opinion, this just has like so much potential to have like
Yeah, you could distort a lot in that break.
and even
yeah,
just
that's
like
true.
it's not even that this needs it needs like really distorted, crunchy like hi-hats that have like room noise to them.
Oh,
Again,
yeah.
maybe it's just what's on my mind right now because I've been listening to like a ton of like Nujabes and like in the lo-fi space where like having your drums with the right amount of atmos and like room noise is super important. But I think you can just bring this in here and it'll sound great. But yeah, if you're interested, send me a DM. Bro, bet. Let's go. Let's go.
Deary Octopus is he's doing me basically. boost the chords. Oh
boards.
yeah, I forgot to mention boost the chords. Yeah, I mean
We
just
should have a
boost
clip of
the
that.
chords, that's
Just
it.
boost the chords, and I forgot to mention boost the chords.
I'm waiting for someone to make a meme out of it. Or
Yeah,
to take a clip.
make
I
a
don't know.
meme now.
Make
Boost the sub. Honestly, that's true though. I feel like I need to say that
True.
often, which is like just make the sub louder. Make
Boost the
Make more
economy.
loud. Okay, let's go. Let me see who this is. Know who to roast. It's Dirty Palm, guys. No way. Real.
Yo, pulled up to the set when I heard that brutal sound of the bass. Start to feel like I'm dreaming, man should have seen that look on my face. But I'm so low key, I'm an anonymous G that I left no trace.
Yo,
When I
this is
step
fire.
in the room, I'ma set this place. I feel like king of the hill when they're never gonna take my crown. That's the type of my sound. Better rise up when I shut this down. I feel like king of the hill when they're never gonna take my crown. That's the type of my sound. Better rise up when I drop this.
Wait.
My God. He's actually here. This is actually sick.
Bro.
I feel like king of the hill when they're king of the hill.
My God.
I swear I wasn't recognizing it.
Yeah, me too.
And I thought it was like an actual submission. I was like, yo, this break is actually so high quality. And then I heard the like build up and I was like, oh shit.
Real Dirty Palm, guys?
Who the fuck sent this?
I don't know, bro.
You're getting
It's
banned.
that's Dirty Palm.
I'm banning you. I'm banning you. Who are you? Go tell
Confess your crimes.
me. Sense,
Dude, you imagine if one of us made that'd be crazy.
sense. It was sense. Yeah, sense. Probably sense. Okay,
Bro,
that was funny.
don't ban him. We got Mr. Tincho. Unknown terrain. Sometimes that happens.
I just step back, don't know where to go. I won't let it bring me down.
Dirty Palm is having an incoming Kyokan.
Getting drunk without you ain't no fun. Wonder where you are right now. No matter where you go, I'll follow you. No matter what you've done, I'm guilty too. And if you stay right where you are, then I am gonna wait. I wanna let you light up my way. We're an unknown terrain.
Yo, this vocal is so cool. I've never heard it.
We're an unknown terrain.
There's no bass.
We're
Okay.
an unknown terrain.
What's up?
We're an unknown terrain. I just sat back, don't know where to go. Without you ain't no fun. Where you go?
Subway House leads the chat.
And if you stay right where you are, then I am gonna wait. I wanna let you light up my way. We're an unknown terrain. We're an unknown terrain.
I think this is mostly the same.
Yeah.
I'll pause there.
Okay.
I don't know. For me, it's like sub bass. Like there's a lot of like more basic production feedback that I feel like
Yeah.
is like the first hurdle.
There's a lot of the sound design definitely like it's lacking. I can't really tell you what to do on that aspect because you just have to like train yourself and be able to like you find the sounds that actually fit better on Future Bounce. But on more technical stuff, I have that the bass on the drop feels like super wide on the side. I feel like from even behind,
Mhm.
and usually you want your bass to feel more concentrated in the middle, and then the sub bass to be usually fully mono. I mean, not usually. The sub bass should be mono. And speaking of the sub, I also the sub I pretty much couldn't hear the sub. It was pretty much bass and then almost no sub. And also the build-up is very empty. You could try to fill it up with risers, with build-up loops, or just get your own like one-shot snares and put them on the sequence. And yeah, and also especially the build-up feels very empty, especially on the mids and lows. So you could try maybe putting a filtered Reese bass on the build-up, or you could try to take the drop bass and filter it, make a cutoff automation, and yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah.
Keegan, you have an enormous amount of kidnapped kids in your secret basement. What? With $600 in Bitcoin, the next track is feature bound.
Let's find out. Imagine it
Who's gonna
isn't.
get it? Imagine.
Fun.
Oh, it's VT track. It's not feature bounce. Oh no, it's not VT track.
Oh,
Okay.
it's a future bounce
I have
track.
an enormous.
It's found
It
by a
is,
type
okay.
enemy that attacks in groups. Wait, let's see. I tried to complete the song you heard
Okay.
before. By the way, the ones in the photo are young DJs. KJ Physical. That sounds like a DJ name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have a super powerful sound.
Loud. This is loud.
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
Lift me up, make me feel like I'm the only one that you love.
This makes sound like N-Man 2020.
Seize the day. Wanna we together going all the way. My heart's a break 'cause I have everything from me.
Not bad. I like it.
Lift me up, make me feel like I'm the only one that you love. Nothing lasts forever, so you seize the day. Wanna we together going all
That
the
feel is
way.
weak.
They're out of place in the break.
My heart's a break 'cause I have had enough. Could play around the game. Second place from me.
Cut off the extended mix though.
Yeah, okay. So I have just boost the sub again. Also, I really want to say boost the chorus, but it's this one is fine. I think the chorus are fine here. You could also make the vocal louder in some parts, because especially after the drop, I could like feel the difference in volume, and then the vocal felt like very drowned.
Yeah.
And something I've done lately is trying to compare the volume of the drop lead, only like the lead, and the volume of the vocals in the break, because the vocals are like sort of the equivalent of the drop lead in the breaks, just a little lower in volume than the drop lead. And usually you want the vocals to be like close, not louder, not on the same volume, but like close to the volume that the lead has in the drop. And that usually helps me because from there I can like start building like the mix in the breaks basically. Edman, you can't mix. Why are you here? Shut up. I'm not an expert. The expert is Kyokan, but I'm just speaking from messing
Yeah,
around.
but you have
basically.
good experience. It's good to have like two different perspectives.
Kind of.
For me,
Choose the board. Boost the goof the ball.
I would say like I have a bunch of like smaller pieces of feedback. So one, the biggest one is the lead is like not wide enough. Like we listen to this on low volume. I think the hats are wider than the lead. Like
Yeah.
I don't hear it on the sides as much as I should do. Part of it as well as like the sound design where
I also feel like the lead is very
Mhm.
thin. It could have like more. I wouldn't recommend just boosting the mids. I would say it's better if you try to get more lead layers that add
Yeah.
mids so that they fill up that space. Because it feels like you have like two little layers and most of them are like super high. And I mean not high, but like high end layers basically. And then it feels like very thin.
Yeah,
You
for sure.
could for this kind of feature bounce, you could try to go for a much more powerful lead.
Yeah.
Um,
I like how everyone's saying spamming music by David. It does kind of have that vibe to it.
yeah, it sounds like Music by David. Yeah,
Another thing, the fill. Everyone in chat saying it's goofy. I think the fill is cool. That thing is.
the feel was it's out of place in some
It's
parts
just
though.
as well.
Like,
It's really
there was-
piercing. Like the frequency
and
wise,
it's very
there's
loud.
like a
So
few
in some parts,
resonances that are just super overwhelming. So it's just like it sounds like it's attacking your ears. Just like lower the volume a little bit, so it's like not louder because
Yeah.
it's louder than the lead, which
Yeah.
I find kind of funny. Because you have like the lead, and then you have this giant fill, and it's like, why flip that around?
yeah,
Yeah, there's this. The chords.
Fruity chorus and master.
The
yeah.
chords here. You have these chords running under it that don't really fit, in my opinion. At least they're just taking up way too much low end, like low mids. So the whole thing just sounds super muddy. I guarantee you, as soon as you remove that, the whole break here is going to sound much better, as well as making the vocal brighter and a bit more compressed. This is just like a thing that happens with Spice vocals, where sometimes you get Spice vocals, and if they're by more established pack creators, so like, you know, the drop gun samples type of thing, they're going to come out already processed really well. But this vocal just sounds
Well,
like it needs real.
Some of them are not that well, and I can tell
No,
you some of them are like super compressed.
That's the
But,
worst, is when they come out too
yeah,
compressed already, and you're just like, okay, well, shit.
Yeah, some of them are like over processed, but most of them are good though. Like the drop gun samples are like very very decent
Yeah.
in processing. Enman on the master. Sidechain the kick with clap. Yeah.
Clap. Good idea. Should
okay.
get rid of the kick completely, actually. It'll make the sound cleaner. That's kind of it, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's plenty of compression in the track, so no need to worry about that.
Yeah.
I think if you fix the stuff we talked about, it'll help out a lot. Ooh, Ghost Claw. Let's go. If also I'd like to use your Sanctuary brand. What does that mean?
Sanctuary brand.
Where our merch?
Wait, who told me that? Someone mentioned that to me as well. I don't know if it was Ghost Claw as well or it was other person, but that sounds so familiar. Like someone speaking to me about Sanctuary brand, and me not knowing what that's
Yeah.
supposed to mean. Sanctuary brand.
Alright, let's listen.
What's that? You mean you want to release with us?
I mean, that would be cool. I would be super down to release some of Ghost Claw stuff because I think
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a he or she, but it's usually really cool stuff.
I think he wants to put your logo on his cover art.
I mean,
Sure.
that's like free promo.
Sue them.
Dude, we do like a Anthony Fantano. It's just like, it's enough slices. Oh, it's too many slices for you though.
Mickey said sue them.
Kyokan is our logo. Yeah.
True.
With me now, don't wait. It's now or never, show me your way. Could forever, could it be fate? Make it better with me now, with me now. Don't wait. It's now or never, show me your way. Could forever, could it be fate? Make it better with me now, with me now.
Pretty chill.
That's really cool. I don't know who it's reminding me of though,
Yeah.
like artist-wise, but it's reminding me of something.
Many songs. I can
Hexagon.
imagine a couple. Yeah.
It's now or never, show me your way. Could forever, could it be fate? Make it better with me now, with me now. Don't wait. It's now or never, show me your way. Could forever, could it be fate? Make it better with me now, with me now.
This part's off key.
Yeah, there's some notes of
That's really cool though.
bro, your time signature is in key or the relative minor of your BPM and EQ phase relationship. Bro, it's just making stuff
Yeah,
up.
bro. He's making new
Uh,
genres.
Reverb this.
New genres of music theory.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna
Okay,
go
go.
first because it's short. First of all, the drop. I know it's supposed to be a chill drop, but I think the drop, it's like lower in volume than the breaks somehow, and it's weird because in the waveform that who's messaging me in the waveform it's not, but it feels like much lower than the breaks, probably because it's like kind of empty. Who the fuck is messaging me now? Someone spamming me on SoundCloud. Okay, what's up? And the other thing,
Boost the economy.
boost the chords. The chords, please boost. I mean, not boost. No, add chords because there's no chords. Chords will be really nice in this one actually because it's like very chill track. You can add like very plucky and soft
Exactly,
chords on the background. They don't have to be too loud. This time you can make them low, but just add them at least because this one doesn't even like have chords. And what else? You could add like a lot of ambient sounds in the background of the drop. I think you could do it with like sidechain. You could sidechain the ambient so that it doesn't like mess up your mix. But overall, just make stuff so that the drop feels a little bit more full. Even though it's supposed to be like a chill drop, you can still make it like more more full overall. It feels kinda empty in some parts. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Well,
For me, like
Enman gets organisms when he sees chords for real.
organisms.
Yeah,
Uh,
organisms.
yeah, the vocal definitely could be brighter here. It sounds just buried. For me, the biggest problem with the drop is one, the off-key thing. I would fix that.
Ooh, wait. I have to leave for a second because I'll be back.
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
just give me a
It's
second.
fine. And there he is, guys. He's gone forever. We'll never see him again. Okay, it's fine. You guys can listen to just me. I forgot what I was gonna say. Shit. Ah, yeah. Filter on here is super painful sometimes. Like here. So I would say the easy way to solve this is just have an extra filter at the very end of your EQ that's getting rid of those really sharp piercing resonances. Because it's only when the filter is moving around. Boost your printer, absolutely. This fake out here needs some FX. It just sounds super like dry, and for how long it is, like if you added extra like, and when I say FX, I don't just mean like reverb and like delay, but like really add like little tiny details in there, extra samples and stuff. Go on Splice and find like interesting samples that you can put in here that like give this like rising effect to it, so that then you can have like an exhaust or something in here and it'll feel like there's way more movement. I agree with the chords thing. You can also do like more like a plucky set of chords and then also have like a more sustained, maybe even like a piano could work super well in here to have like actual like chord fills. Like here you could have like literally just a piano going under the thing.
Hello.
Go away.
I thought I was being spammed by a friend, and it was my mom calling. So yeah, it's
biggest feedback
Anyway.
from Enman: ignore your mother.
No.
Boost the fame of Sanctuary Records. True. That's supposed to be my job, but I'm not doing a very goodness at it.
Why is boost a meme now? Everyone
Yeah,
boost the
Sanctuary boost. Boost the chords.
when mom
boost the
spamming.
song.
No, she literally called me. She called me one time and then left me a message, like normal
That's
message.
nice.
I thought it was a friend spamming because I don't know.
Enman
WhatsApp was,
actually
like,
had
sending
an incoming call,
10
guys.
Yeah, I actually had an incoming call. That's
Crazy.
true. So yeah.
That's kind of I think most of my feedback. Just like you can fill this up a little more, but the core idea is pretty cool. All right.
Yeah.
Robin S. Show Me Love. Alkinsoon remix. Let's go. Hours. That's crazy.
I really need a lover that wants to be there. You got to show me love. You got to show me love. You got to show me love. You got to show me.
Peter House, please. was expecting the old school future house thing to drop so hard
Yeah.
and
We ruined it for real.
circus music. Bro spammed.
Bro, he was using the YouTube emojis to steer his doll. Yeah, not my favorite thing you said for sure. It's just super chaotic. It does sound like something you made in 4 hours, and like while you were making, you thought it was fire, and then like afterwards, you listen after like an hour, and you're like, "What the fuck was going on?" It's like there's cool sounds in here. It just doesn't really make sense. Let's say maybe. I mean, I don't know if this is like your second account or whatever.
Luis har en type beat.
Bum, bum, bum.
Okay, so you have an on incoming text.
Incoming text.
Yeah.
The thing you make at night and listen to the morning after type beat for sure. Emma, now you're also setting Kyokan. You have an incoming call. Are you calling me?
I've been saying it the entire stream.
I know, this is the first time I mentioned it. Is attempt to subbing
Actually,
Q?
half
Probably.
of the chains, I started them. Half of them, I was the one who started the Kyokan Yavan incoming call.
Wait, Dirty Octopus, is it this one? Let me check, because I know I dragged it in at some point, but is it this one? I mean, I think we listened to it. The one you put in here as being from attempt 2 is in there. Oh.
I'm ordering pizza. Let's go.
Oh, lucky. Okay, wait. This was earlier in the queue and I missed
Yes.
it. Okay, cool. So we'll do this and then we'll
You with me? Oh.
leave the queue. What are you laughing at?
No, nothing.
That's our wonderful chat. Bro, I didn't have anything to send for the stream. Unlucky Mickey. Look on no pizza moment. I bought pizza though. Okay. So
You did?
this is like maybe I'm gonna ruin my public image here,
Wait.
but like I watch a considerable amount of anime, and tomorrow is like the most hype episode of One Piece, and everyone's like, no way.
You watch anime? I've heard One Piece
One
is pretty
Piece
good.
is
I don't watch
amazing.
anime really.
One Piece is amazing.
I don't. I think I've never like watched a full
Mhm.
anime, but few people have recommended One Piece.
One
so-
Piece is one of those shows that's
seems
like
pretty
really
good.
long. It's really long, but
Oh yeah, I've
it's-
heard that.
gets better every season, or like every arc is better than the previous arc to the point where it doesn't make any sense. It's actually good, and tomorrow is gonna be one of the best episodes ever. So I went out, I bought my pizza,
Nice.
I bought like I'm thought like gonna cook some cinnamon rolls. I have like everything ready.
So you have the pizza saved on. Oh, it's make
Yeah.
okay. You make the pizza. I
Yes,
get it.
sir.
Yeah.
Pizza. But yeah, I
Very
don't know
cool.
why. There was one stream I was eating pizza and then I was
Give me a sec.
Okay. Yeah, pizza is good. Pizza is good. Don't like Dragon Balls. And one like you could speaking anime. Yes, I love to speak anime. On to order. Ordering pizza in, like late at night is the best. It is actually the best. Give me fuel. Oh, sure. If you buy me a pizza, I'll actually just give you the label, Piers. That's the price. One pizza. Okay, I don't want to listen to it while he's gone, but like, yeah, no. I ship to Munich. Triangle Alliance. Are you gonna hand deliver me the pizza?
Triangle Alliance. No way. Triangle Alliance.
He's gonna come and
Triangle Alliance.
come to me and give me my pizza.
Delivery guy. Yeah, no. Yo, you know what happens here very often? I have this like it's like a popular ordering app here in the Dominican
Mhm.
Republic, like let's say Uber Eats. And a few times, very often actually happens, they don't bring half of the stuff you order,
Bruh.
and you have to like get refunds. And it's very. I hope they bring everything this
Did
time.
they start
Last time
eating
they
your
did-
food on the way over?
No. It's just they don't. No. That doesn't happen. not to that extent. but like they just don't put it in the package, or maybe they forget to give you a package, or
Okay,
they
yeah.
don't. When the delivery guy is on the restaurant picking up the food, they usually don't give him the things that he actually needs, and then it's like very messy.
Yeah, that's the worst is when
Yeah.
you order food, especially late at night, and then it takes like an hour to get there, and
Yeah.
then you realize that something is
And
missing,
then it's
and you're like,
yeah, and
oh,
then I mean you can get refunds if you contact support and stuff, but it's like I don't want the refund. I want my
yeah, I
food.
want the food
I want to eat. Yeah, I would rather have the
for
food. But
sure.
I mean,
Organic IDM. Oh, this is gonna be sick.
bro, ordering food from Minecraft for real. For real.
Yeah, I love ordering food on my Redstone computer.
Someone's calling me. Kyo, can you have an incoming
Oh,
call?
no way, really? Oh, it's true, guys. I'm canceling the stream. I have to take my incoming call.
I don't want to be the. How long till Vitae track being played?
I think Vita's at
He has
the
to leave.
towards the end of the queue. It's literally at the end of the queue, my guy.
Oh, oh
Really
shit!
sad. And there's like,
I think we'll just give you the feedback later, and
Yeah, you can check
check
the
it when the stream is. Yeah, I checked the VOD. It's gonna be available.
IDM is like weird because sometimes you can just have a full conversation over IDM, and then sometimes it like requires your whole brain power to process.
Nice. I like the texture. It's very good.
I just wish the piano was louder. This snare is cool as well.
Granulizer type beat.
Oh, VRP vacuum cleaner type beat is in the queue.
What does that mean? Oh wait, I know what it means. Okay, never mind. Form? Yeah. Room?
Cool.
Sleepy emoji. I could sleep to this. It's
It
very
is chill.
I like
I
it.
kind of like it. I just wish that, yeah, my main feature is just like the piano needs to be like louder and have like more release and a bit more reverb because it makes a really nice bed for all
I'll
the
say-
sounds.
For the drop, you should probably boost the sub or add like, I don't know if there's sub actually, but I think in the drop it will be very nice if you had like a very sustained sub with all the color textures, and especially if you boost the high end of the like ARPs, it's gonna give like it's gonna show more that like cool texture that it has.
Mm.
And also, I think the drop could have more variation overall because it feels like very, very repetitive. You could, I don't know, you could do a lot of stuff. You could like add more elements mid drop. You could change the rhythm. You could change the, I don't know, you could make like a top melody that changes throughout the drop. And that way it doesn't feel like it's a 4-bar, a 1-bar loop repeating over and over. And yeah, it's very, very original, very cool. Has a lot of potential, definitely.
Yep.
Boost the atmosphere, yeah, for sure. You can also, yeah, what you can say basically about the piano is very true as well. Adding more release to it and boosting it more, and yeah, That's
For
it.
sure. I
Very,
think you
very
captured
cool.
all of my thoughts as well. Super cool.
Yeah. Boost the economy. Yeah.
This cover. I don't remember what stream this photo was taken from, but it's like a plague now. It just keeps coming back.
I saw one which is like you laying down on a chair and like screaming. You know, it's like
Are you screaming? Oh, is
Look.
that the Amimir one?
No, not like screaming. No, I don't know. It was like you had your mouth open basically, and you were like laying back. I think. I don't
That's
remember.
funny. It's been enough streams now
Oh,
where I just
wait,
can't
I'm
remember
watching-
anything.
I'm watching the general chat and seeing all all the Kyokan photos, and mine as well. What's this? Cool.
Real. Wait, let me see. I'm getting pinged in this chat. Oh, Kyokan screenshots.
I'm actually gonna order my food now.
Food. Let's go.
Yeah, full food.
Can I have mine with pepperoni, please?
Oh sure.
It's helping
Why is
myself.
this not loading?
Alright, in the meantime, I'm assuming this is... My guess is this looks like...
Oh no. Oh no. I'm scared.
I can't tell what
What
it's
is
going to be.
that?
I want to say it's Future
How
Bounce.
long? Wait, how long
It's
is
like 30
it?
seconds. It's
What's
just,
the length?
It's just a
What-
drop.
Oh, okay, so that's fine then. I thought it was like a full track, and I said,
Imagine with
that
this
waveform, I was
waveform,
like,
that'd be
oh.
crazy. One time that we
Yeah,
had one that looked
yeah.
like this, and it was like this one of the sickest like hard style tracks. So it was cool.
Oh,
It's like happy
sick.
hardcore type of beat. That reverb sounds really nice at the end.
That was very nice. I don't have any feedback, to be honest. It's very, very clean. I mean, I don't have any experience with like progressive house, but
Alright.
it's
We'll
very,
do this
very
good
cool.
cup, bad cup. I'm gonna roast you, NSJ. Nah. For me, this melody, this repeats way too often. Like, it's fine to have repetition,
True.
but this to me only works if you have other things going on that layer with this melody. So you have like this main melody that's very simple, and then you have other elements that are like harmonizing and doing cool stuff with it.
You could even make like a counter
Yeah,
melody on
exactly.
the wait, mid drop. Nah, I'll say second drop, just like regular, like you will do in Future Bounce, like that basically. Make a cool counter melody.
Yeah. Because then you get that
but yeah.
differentiation, and then. But it's cool. Yeah, I think the mix and everything as well is solid. Could maybe have like a bit less like a noise to it. Like... There's like the claps and stuff have like, and there's like these rides that have a lot of high end to them, just sort of taking away from the thing. Okay, we already had a discontent track, so I'm gonna slide this to the end of the queue, and then if we have time, we'll come get to it. Balverp, Triangly Alliance, Philp.
Oh, I heard
Okay,
this
I'm
one.
gonna skip past the extended though.
You got what I need,
Yeah.
give you all of me, yeah. You got what I need, give you everything. You got what I need, give you all of me, baby.
Whatever happened to Quantum?
You got what I need,
They died.
give you all of me, yeah. You got what I need, give you everything. You got what I need, give you all of me, baby. Baby.
very
Yeah.
cool. My only feedback is on the drop, maybe boost the sub a bit more, and that's it.
For
Yeah. The core, even the cores are good. I'm not gonna
yeah,
say
no, the
the
chords
the
just
thing.
sound good. Maybe it's like for me, my preference would be like this is a bit too clean, so I'd like to hear a little more of that like mids like come in. But that's really my preference. I like Future Bounce that has that like it does sound muddier when you have more mids because obviously this sounds cleaner.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, a little more mids would be nice. But the only real piece of feedback I have is like this transition is kind of just super boring.
Yeah.
Like I
You
think
could
like a
put
little bit more affecting and like
yeah, you could layer a couple of like drum fills
yeah,
there,
even
and
some drum fills, but like even just like small
or
effects, like a little like wind down noise or like some sort of like perk. I don't know where. Like even like a little like kalimba arp that only plays for the section in between would be cool because it'll make the section stand out and feel significant instead of it being like, you know, like kind of in the way before we get back to the. So that could be something to think about. Yeah, super cool. Here's an ad. What is it?
person at Kyogen. Oh, I saw
Top
on
brand
the Discord.
Kyokon product.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, guys, buy my merch.
Shit,
At your local
there's
cleaning
no
store.
Papa John's. Kyogen, help! There's no Papa John's near my home.
No.
Oh
You know,
shit!
it's been
I'm
a
gonna
year
order-
since
Yeah,
I've been
there's
to a
one.
Papa John's. My God.
There's one that's like kind of far away. I'm gonna order from that one.
Discontent, by the way.
It's fine.
I know I played 2 Dirty Octopus tracks, but one of them was not. It was like a collab between him and Attempt 2, and so usually if there's like collabs, I'm okay with it. The extended part, it's the most different part actually. Yeah, it's actually the part with just the kick and the clap is the coolest part of the song.
Peace and Aladdin moment. Bro, you spawn one? What do you mean? My mom just screamed at me when I was listening to the feedback. What?
Unlucky.
I will reduce the noise and high end a little bit.
Alright.
Okay. Oh, vocal too compressed.
We will have no dynamics today.
Oh, I heard this one. Yeah, I heard an older version of this one, which was, I believe it was Pierce only. By the way, Pierce melodies lately have been banging so much.
Yeah.
I'm loving like his stuff, his new IDs, and the melodies. They're like so emotional, so cool. And also the Addy, I don't know how to pronounce your name, Addy. The Addy touch on this one, the sound design and stuff, and comparing like how the older version sounded, this one is like definitely an improvement. And yeah, I don't have much feedback actually. I like how it is. It's like kind of a different type of feature bounce. Usually I will go for more. Well, I'll usually go for more reverb and like more open drops, but this is fine. This is like a kind of style which is
I
valid.
want to hear
So
the width.
yeah.
I feel like the low end of the chords for me, because I'm trying to figure out why it doesn't sound wide, and I think it's just that the low mids of the chords are too wide. Let's say take an imager and just bring.
Can you play it
yeah.
again?
because the high end sounds not wide at all to me, and then the mid sounds
Yeah.
really wide. It's like weird.
Yeah, that's because the lead is very mono. I mean, not mono. It's more centered
Yeah.
down the chorus. But I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I like.
I
how
just
it
think that
sounds.
there's perhaps like I just like take a look into it and see if you're leaving width on the table that might sound good.
Yeah, I think what's happening is that the cores don't have like a lot of high end, and then the cores are super wide, and the lead, being the thing that has like pretty much all the high end, is more centered, and therefore the high end of the drop feels like
Ooh, yeah, you're
centered
probably
because the lead
probably
is
right. Okay. Cool. I don't really have much else to say other than like the break needs to
Oops.
be finished production. We lost M1, guys. Pray for him. Maybe his pizza will come. We got Triangle Aliens. Another one with Levant. Already released though. Okay, once again, we do have a lot of other people in the queue, so I'm gonna yoink this to the back. We'll wait to play M1's ID. And then I don't know how long it's gonna take him to come back, so I'm just gonna keep going without him. Alright, let's on to the next one. Triangle Lines tells me to wait. Yes. I'm gonna replace it with this newer one. Alright.
Younger sister tries not to interrupt me. Level impossible.
Yeah, it is. That's just how they
Okay.
are, man.
Happens. Yeah.
You are green.
Yo, what was
Yo!
what was that? Yo.
Wait. Oh! I don't know who this is. Hold on! Come on, man! Okay, this is fire.
It's gonna be loud. Oh, okay. Cool. Holy. Yo. This is very sick.
Oh, this is
very
great.
sick, very sick.
Good meme as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's very. The idea is super
Mhm.
super solid. I don't know about the mix because, to be honest, I didn't like hear anything weird.
for
So
me,
I think it's
for me
fine.
it's the drums. The drums sound not quite there yet.
Yeah, the kick especially.
It's something
true.
about the
Especially-
rhythm of it doesn't fit. Like I want to hear a little more like it needs to have like an actual flow to it. Whereas this is just they feel static. It's weird.
The drums ain't
The
drum.
drums ain't drumming, but everything else is super sick. I think if you figure out the flow of the drums, if you can't figure it out, try stealing something from someone else and see. You know, that's always a good recommendation. If you're struggling with a particular aspect, try copying something from someone else like as directly as you can. Like don't even like interpret, just like try to one for one copy it, and then you'll figure out how to use it in a creative way as well. Okay. The page is missing. What? Okay. M1 ID. Who is this M1 guy though?
And why did someone submit my?
Real.
Oh wait, it's the one that's not out yet. Yeah, okay, you're gonna like this one, yeah. Thank you, Alvin, or whoever sent this.
I see you in my dreams every night. It's hard to keep the tears from my eyes, but I'm doing my best to make it through this journey of missing you. I need you now more than ever before. It's like a thunder in my heart,
Bro remixing his own song,
tearing
yeah.
me apart, and I can take much more, 'cause I miss you now. Wishing that I could turn back time and erase the pain that I'm feeling inside. If only I could bring you back to me, 'cause I miss you now, I miss you.
Big, huge, insane. Holy. It was so fire, I had to pause. Dude, I hate how fucking accurate this waveform looks. Like, it looks so accurate.
Yo, you know what's the funny part? Alvin told me about this like a few days ago, and I forgot. And he texted me right now, and I wouldn't have known because the waveform looks so fucking real.
Yeah.
It's almost the same as the actual
That's
one.
hilarious.
By the way, this is coming. The actual one is coming out soon on Bonsai. I don't know when, but
Oh, well, you should release
not
this.
like
Whatever
release.
other version you have, just release this. This is the second week in a row I've
Go
been
from
got
the
by
girl.
this waveform as well.
Alvin says the morning comes from the girl Enman missed in the lyrics. Okay,
Okay. Future hose.
that was great.
PBZ. Alright, maybe this will actually be a song this time.
I hope.
It's not gonna approach the masterpiece of the last one, but we'll see how it goes.
Trying to think about what happened.
Actually, I can show you the actual
Yeah,
one
yeah.
at the end of the
Hold
stream.
of you. Why do you wrong for how I acted?
Oh, it releases tomorrow. Okay.
So caught up, yeah, I'm caught up in emotions. They got a hold on me. Feels like I'm stuck deep in the ocean.
Bermuda
I'm surprised we haven't gotten the
Don't you
Dalek
know
vocal
I
in here.
wanna be closer to you? Did you ever notice what you make me do? I've given my all, open my heart, waiting for your move. So could you love me too?
Oh, I heard this one. Yeah.
This is sick.
Sleepless nights, trying to think about what happened.
No transition.
Oh, I can't get hold of you. Why do you wrong for how I acted? So caught up, yeah, I'm caught up in emotions. They got a hold on me. Feels like I'm stuck deep in the ocean. Don't you know I wanna be closer to you? Did you ever notice what you make me do? I've given my all, open my heart, waiting for your move. So could you love me too?
Very, very
Sounds
cool.
good, sick. Yeah, it sounds
Yeah.
like my printer though, trying to scan something and just failing. It's like, like,
Mm.
but
Well,
Mhm.
for me, this time it's gonna be pretty funny because this time instead of boosting, I'm gonna say you could lower the sub bass a bit, just a little bit. It's very, very loud. I don't know.
It's not
I don't
even
know.
that.
You can keep it,
uh,
but I don't know. It feels super, super
the
loud.
sub is really loud and like the
I don't
synths are like drowning.
Yeah.
One, they're super like centered.
Yeah, when you compare the volume of the sub and the synths, the sub is like super, super loud.
Also,
I'm
I'm
a sub
missing
bass
like
lower-
mids, it
lower.
feels like. Let me test it with my Q.
I mean, to be like completely honest, I would rather you have like too much sub than have too little. So that's fine.
I guess it's missing these like mids. Why does this feel so noisy?
My ears.
My bad.
You killed me. Can you not?
My bad.
Bro.
Yeah, I just feel
okay.
like the
I'm
synths
ordering-
could use some more love.
2,500 pesos. How much is to that? Wait, I wanna convert. I'm spending.
Bro is living in 2,500 pesos of pizza.
No, pesos. Dollar.
Bro, when I was in Cuba, I remember that was one of
Yeah.
the things that I took home with me. I was like, I need to have some Cuban money. I think they're pesos technically.
So it's 2,690. That's $48.
$48 on one pizza.
I'm ordering like two like big pizzas because I'm ordering for my family
Ah, okay,
basically, and mini cheese sticks.
Ooh, cheese sticks are good.
It's still
Kind
kind
of
of expensive,
expensive, but
it's fine.
I don't know. Is food more expensive in
Yeah.
the Dominican Republic than it is in other places? You think?
I can't really tell you. I think
Did I grab?
it
Oops, one.
I don't know. You have to like convert the currencies, so I can't tell
I
you.
see.
Usually yes, I'll say. Probably is. But it's basically according to the salary, basically.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
Okay, we'll do. I'm gonna stop the queue now, so these will be like the last 5 we do. And then,
Okay. And then at the end I'll show the full ID, the full
not bad. I heard this
yeah,
in the
ID.
feedback channel the other day, so here's what your thoughts are on it.
You okay?
Sleepless nights, trying
Bermuda
to think
vocal.
of
wonder where I've
what
heard this before.
happened. Oh, I can't
Is
get
this from SSC3 or am I
hold of
tripping?
you. Why do you wrong for how I
what?
acted?
Is this the one in SSC3?
Which
Yeah,
one?
the
The
vocal.
vocal? I don't. Wait, does SSE3 have vocals from
I
Bermuda?
think so.
Oh, that's so cool.
It has a lot of good vocals.
Yo, that's sick.
Let's see.
Yeah,
It has one,
I saw,
think-
but
I know it has one from Dalek, and then
oh, I mean Bermuda, like he gives away free vocals every week now,
does he?
so
Damn, I have to check that out.
yeah, he does. Which turns out to be like Splice Vocals version 2 because they're super overused
Yeah.
now, but
I
they're
mean,
very
it's good for its brand.
they're very
though.
good though.
They get overused and everyone's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, it's
"Who's
very
this- Who's this guy?
So caught up. Yeah,
I
I'm caught
accidentally
up in
closed the
emotion.
chat. What?
They got a hold on me. Feels like I'm stuck deep in the ocean. Don't you know I wanna be closer to you? Did you ever notice what you make me do? I've given my all, open my heart, waiting for your move. So could you love me too? 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 Could you love me too?
There's one piece of it. This is like. You should totally turn that into a
Yeah.
whole melody. That's
very cool.
Like you could do so much cool stuff with that. Because this idea, I don't know if I mentioned this, but this idea just has like space in it that you can add like a proper like single like or like not single but like a good melody in there.
Overall, this is very sick. There's I felt like in some small sections of the drop, it felt like something was out of tune in the lower end.
Mm.
I don't know. It was. I think it might be because some sounds have some like weird resonances, but I can't really tell. Some parts felt like a bit off in the low end. Like, for example, in the part B, the bass is a little bit hard to follow.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like it's even a little bit hard for me to. It's a little bit hard for me to even like tell you which note the bass is hitting in, which shouldn't be like that. You should be able to like actually tell the or like actually hear the note of the bass without getting like confused.
Dark Secret's making a good point as well.
Mm.
That the B part drums should be a little more present, and like he says tune them as well to the track, which I think is a good idea. Sorry if I like smacked my mic there. Oopsie.
Yeah.
Super cool.
I ordered
Let's go.
finally.
How
yeah.
many business days will it take?
Wait, I have a coupon. Why do I have a coupon?
It's because you love Papa
What?
John's loves you
Yo,
back.
let's go. Oh, that's so cool. I'm gonna use this one. Cool.
Yaha.
Oh no, but this one is not for. Oh, never mind. This is the app doing weird stuff. Did I order?
Find out next week on Sanctuary feedback soon.
Yeah, I did. Okay, it's coming soon. I
Sanctuary
don't know when.
Saturdays. Oh, we got a Krups track.
We're conquering the light. I see you high up on the mountain tops. Feel the breeze as the triumph grows. With each and every step, we're closer to the moon, and the stars shine even brighter. But you're the brightest.
Vocals are very beautiful.
The mix is going on.
Yeah. Oh, I've heard this one. Yeah, I've heard it. Yeah. Wait.
The ocean's vastness is such a beautiful, wonderful, marvelous sight. As I ride the waves, this is pure delight. My worries and troubles, they all fade away, and I'm left with just the beauty of this perfect day. My worries and troubles, they fade away, but you're the brightest of all.
Yeah.
Very cool. This one is this what Krups, was this your submission for Inside My Mind? So I think I've heard this before, but not on a feedback session. I think this was like originally a remix, and then you made a track, which is cool.
Yeah, for sure. For me, this I'll start off with the easier one, which is like this click in the build. There's like one little clicky sound, this thing that just has like a lot of high end in the build, and it's sort of distracting. So I'd say maybe figure out where it is and like reduce it. The other thing is, I don't know if this makes sense, but I feel like the drop isn't open enough. Like I feel like it's a bit too closed. I feel like you could do like the vocal chops, for example, could definitely use some more reverb, so they have like more release and like flow a little bit more. Oops, dropped my pen. What do you think about this?
I'll be right back. Wait, I have to do something now. Wait.
It's over, guys. Okay, I'm gonna grind through the last bits of feedback. I'm starting to get tired and hungry. It's okay. We just hit the 2-hour mark. That's crazy. Maybe it was a remix. Gotcha. Anything. I also think your sub could be louder to like. I'm not sure exactly where it's at right now, but I think it could definitely be a bit more impactful. Let's get a bit more power. Either that or like the note is just very high and so I'm not hearing it as well. Could be that. That too. Yeah, this vocal chop really for me just needs a lot more reverb so that it sort of like washes through the whole track and you get these like extra little bits of like reverb tail that layer in over the rest of the what's going on, and will make it sound a lot prettier, I think. That's kind of it. Other than that, maybe this like pre-fill. You could automate some of the sounds in here more. Just like this thing could, I think, be automated to do something interesting so that it takes up more space and it'll sound, it'll make the thing more exciting. Okay, Pierre's. I'm gonna speed run these last 3 since we got the duos. Minecraft Lil Barky. Welcome back.
Hello.
All right, these
Thank
are
you.
the last 3 submissions, so we're gonna speed run them, okay? Cause I'm hungry.
Speedrun submissions? Yeah,
I'm
same.
hungry. You gotta.
Your cam looks like a recorded tape from The Murder in
Yeah, it's true.
Horror
It's because there's
Film.
no the clouds came out, and also it's like 8 p.m. So,
Wait, let me see your camera actually. YouTube.
actually
streams.
it's so red. Oh,
Yo,
I'm in the back rooms, guys.
For
Streaming
real?
from the back
Yo.
rooms.
He's in a horror movie.
Literally, giving feedback from the
Just
killer's
eat
basement.
Just eat while streaming, then you won't be hungry somehow.
That's true. The problem is I have to make the food.
True.
I have to make the food, and I went grocery shopping. I literally got home 10 minutes before the stream, so I had no.
In my
choice.
case, I could like I could have eaten breakfast while streaming, but I don't know. I didn't want to. I was like shy.
Yeah.
So-
All right, last tracks. Let's go. Oh, we got a beat.
Whoop. Beat. Wait, my camera's off.
Why we doing this? Cause we like have friends. And we have friends on Minecraft. Minecraft is the reason why we play Fortnite. Diggles make the people fall down in the holes. Killer so instant, friends so far. Why are we killing them? Cause they are killing us. I don't wanna die. Victory Royale.
I like that he makes a wrong word and it's in the thing.
I don't wanna
Victory
die.
Royale.
Victory Royale. Yeah, let's go. GTA 6, Minecraft, yeah. 14 blocks, yeah. Nurgly ha. AirPods in the charger, yeah. Why do we do this, yeah? Because we like music. Why do we do this, yeah? Because we like. Go to portal, break the portal, hit respawn, killing creepers.
I like how the bars make no
Viewers.
sense at all. It's just like creepers. Yeah, break the portal. Fortnite.
It's like the Fortnite Battle Pass song.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many times
Have you heard
Fortnite
that?
is mentioned in here, but it's kind of funny. It's just like Fortnite. If you remember Zone
Yeah.
Go So Hard, he freestyled. That's why we have the
I can tell, yeah.
Victory Royale. Victory Royale.
Victory Real.
Royal and Royal.
I just like that he corrected it. Oh, Royale. He kind of
Royal victory.
A vibe to it. The production though is great. Super like chill
Yeah.
out.
Royale. Yeah, let's go. GTA 6, Minecraft. Minecraft.
Super
Yeah.
cool. Bezos. Bezos. Look,
house.
I'm living in this guy's basement. See?
Really?
Yeah, look at it.
No, he kidnapped Kyokan. That's the guy who kidnapped him. It's just supply samples.
Kid
Oh,
Can. I was kidnapped. It's unfortunate.
Pum. Tech house? Can we have some tech house? Base house. Oh. Yo, this is cool.
Yeah, let's go.
I like the resonance of that like second bass.
Yeah.
So cool.
Okay.
Okay, maybe it goes too high at the end.
A little bit. Okay, this is super cool. And once again, I'm gonna roast you, Discontent, for not using compression. Bro, I'm literally okay, when we collab as well,
Yeah.
Discontent, I'm gonna send you a bus that's just gonna be like you just send your basses, all of them, into a compressor. Because it's not that hard
Yeah. Also,
to get something
I think the drop is lacking some attack on the sounds. It feels like the envelope is like a
Ooh.
curve in the bass, which it shouldn't be. It should be like I don't know what
Yeah.
I'm doing. It should be like an instantaneous attack, not like this. So
No,
OTT.
that's totally different.
Yeah.
Don't use OTT for that.
use OTT on master, guys. 25% I do it on all tracks. That's why my mix sucks, but no one cares, so it's
Yeah.
fine. And
Get an
yeah.
actual compressor. I mean, I like the glue, but you can pretty much use anything. Like even the fruity compressor is like
Even OTT.
even OTT is a compressor of sorts. Nah, in my opinion, OTT on
Actually,
master is
OTT on master-
destructive.
It's good depending on what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
But you have to use very little, not too much. 'cause
The problem is
then-
it destroys the phase.
But I-
Really, like it destroys your phase, and if you do that on your master, it's no bueno.
It works for me,
That's
especially
fair.
for like getting very, very loud masters. But I have to use like very little. 'Cause if
Yeah,
you
it's not
use
that
too much,
OTT is
then
bad. I just think you can do like get a better mix with other tools. Like if you just like are more careful with the multiband, you kind of get more for similar. It just requires more effort. But
True.
That's why I'm like not on the OTT.
Yeah, you can
band.
even. I've heard you can even use like the how's this plugin called Maximus from
Yeah.
FL. It's very. I've heard it's like very good stock plugin, multi-band compressor.
Yeah. For
so-
me, OTT, the best thing that OTT does is because of how much it compresses. When you have a sound that has details in it that aren't being brought to the surface, it increases the amount of texture in the sound, which is in many times why like it'll sound really good on organic stuff. So if you have like a set of strings, OTT
Yeah.
sounds so amazing on strings and pianos and stuff because it brings
Yeah,
out all of these
and
small
pianos.
textures that are there in the recording, but you can't hear them, or in whatever sampler you're using. And so it's really good for that.
OTT is very good. OTT is better when you use it for like creative
Yeah.
purposes, for like sound designing and that kind of stuff. For mixing, probably best if you take other
Yeah.
options.
Because it's like I'm not
yeah.
trying to hate on it, but like I just think it's overused, or it's used for the wrong reasons. Like people
Yeah.
think that it makes your mixes better, and in fact, it makes your sound design better.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like here, for example, these like
I
Yeah.
love that bass. The
Which one,
second bass. The pa pa pa.
that wah 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 wah.
The one that goes super high. Yeah. I just wish it had. I just wish it had more attack.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, somebody's sending blushes.
But yeah, it's very cool.
No way.
Blushes? Blushes?
Blushes.
Blushes?
Blushes.
Mm,
We are very blushes. Yeah, I really just compression and mastering for me is like the big ones. Like I love the contrast in the stereo image as well. Super cool. Also, like having a break here would be cool, but I understand it's kind of tough. I would get rid of this arc though. It's a little goofy. It's like when you get an analog synthesizer for the first time and you start playing with the weirdest preset known to mankind. All right, let's end on a future bounce.
So I was watching the clip of of the troll ID.
Oh my god. Of last week or of this week?
Levant and Triangle Alliance collab. No, this
Oh,
one. The oh, you got trolled
Yep,
last
but
week as well.
the same waveform.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Once upon a younger year, when all our shadows disappeared, the animals
Can't wait to
inside
get
came out to
copyright striked. Woohoo!
Wait, this is public already.
Yeah, sometimes people
wanna check
listen
that
me
out.
and they send me these. I still get feedback because it's useful. But
Oh,
I wonder if I should make that a rule
okay.
that all the that I skip public stuff.
eh,
I don't think the stream is that big
I don't know.
that like I'm so pressed on time that I have to do only that. But we'll see.
yeah, maybe in the future we'll have to do it like private only, but for
Well,
now
because
it's
also
fine.
like the feedback is not useful if you can't use it. If you already made it public, then like
True.
I'm gonna skip forward just so we don't get like struck down for the vocal.
Okay. Hello.
This is a
Anyone-
Sanctuary
anyone
exclusive.
go-
This is not an Avicii.
Levant and Triangle Alliance.
Classic fart bass.
When thunderclouds start pouring down, light a fire they can't put out. Carve your name. My father told me.
Yeah, the fart bass is cool. Pew, pew,
It's very cool, but I don't know. I was expecting like this classic more Triangle Alliance flow, and the drop it's lacking some power, and I can't explain why.
Mhm.
It's like I don't know if it's the swing, the amount of swing, or like the sidechain or the reverb, but there's like the drop feels like not that powerful,
Yeah.
and I don't really know why.
No, I
it's
agree.
weird.
I'm also having a hard time explaining it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My father told me.
My father told me that I was gonna be a future bounce.
No. Yeah, you're not getting paid because if you
Yeah,
bounce for
that's
these.
true. To be fair, I haven't made a future bounce project in a while. Oh, I have so many DMs.
Guys, everybody go stream now.
This
How's
is
it
so
called? Keep Me Out. Everyone go stream Keep Me Out by Turbix and by Kyokan and Turbix and Kajaks.
Yes.
Very cool track. One of the best future bounce of last year. Very, very
thank you.
cool.
Best future bounce. Okay, Docs DM me. He said,
I just licked my face. What?
"Bro, Docs DM me and he says, can you send me one of your future bounce project files?" What does this mean?
Wait, who
What
DM'd
does this mean?
Who DM'd you?
Hmm?
Who DM'd you?
Doxed. Yeah.
Doxed?
Why does he want one of my project files?
What? That's so weird.
Just trust me, bro.
Yo.
Well, I guess.
Doxed? Why?
Yeah, I mean, We
Is
talked
it-
a couple days ago.
I don't
so-
know. Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. Oh, Dogs is releasing a new album now.
Yeah,
like
he showed me all the
Future
album and
Bounce.
stuff. It's super cool.
Oh, you heard all of it?
Yeah,
That's
I
cool.
heard most of it. I haven't heard all of it. Some of it's not done as well.
I'm excited because there's some pretty
Yeah, there's
sick
some
ideas
really
in there
good
that
ones.
I've been very hyped about.
Mhm. Alright, let me go here.
Keep Me Out from Keep Me Out? No, never stay out of Keep Me Out. Keep Me Out is
Keep
so
me
sick.
out to stay in.
You have to stay in,
Yeah.
Keep Me Out.
This guy gets it.
Yeah.
Okay. I desperately need to go eat food before I expire. So,
Oh, okay.
oh,
wait.
you want to show me
wanna
that
show
that
the?
one? Yeah,
Yeah, I'll just send you the link. Okay.
Yeehaw.
Kyokan. Enman exclusive ID is back after some time. We stopped doing this. Okay.
There we go. Jokan, you have an incoming call.
It had to be the file name.
Should I play the whole thing?
I should do. You can skip. Yeah, it's the same.
I could bring you back to me, 'cause I miss you now. I miss you now. Cause I miss you now.
Ooh, nice film.
I miss you now.
Bro, the quality of your sound design and mixes is
you.
really good now.
Yeah, I just noticed though the chords maybe have too much high
Mhm.
end. I boosted it at the end yesterday because I was like mixing at 3 a.m. and I was like, it needs more high end. And
Yeah.
then I boosted
It
the chords.
happens.
It has a little bit.
The
too
one
much.
thing I would say,
But it's
go.
yeah. Yeah.
The for here,
You now. I miss you now.
maybe do like a vocal, like have it a higher form or like a higher pitch. So it's like maybe not like a chipmunk vocal, but you know, like so it layers.
I know what you mean.
And it'll because here it sounds it's like
Yeah.
occupying the same frequency range as the leads, and if you have it up, it'll sound cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually. It's not done yet. I'm
Mhm.
working on it. It's like a remix of my what's supposed to be my own track because this is from a track coming out on August 11. Triangle Alliance, Ball BRP, Miss You Now, Fit Enman. Self promo moment,
Easy.
and yeah, and I'm basically making like my own version with my sound design.
Mhm.
And the thing is, I'm still like working on it, and I'm going to make like I want to make the vocal. I don't know if you notice, it feels like kind of empty. The
Mhm.
vocal. I'm gonna make more like top layers. I'm gonna sing different melodies and make like double
Ooh,
vocals and all
That'll
that
be
stuff.
sick.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be so sick
Thank you.
for sure. Self promo moment as well. I have
Uh,
a remix coming out on Mountain. The
Yeah.
16th.
Wait, which song?
Remember In Your
Which?
Arms?
Oh yeah, it's the winning remix.
Yeah. I'm excited for that
Uh,
to come out.
In Your
It's
Arms.
the first thing that'll be on my
Yeah.
profile in a year.
after some
Yeah.
time, yeah, finally you're
Literally a
releasing.
year later. For real though, like after this, I actually have other releases planned.
You have to do another like original release
Yeah.
after this.
We'll have to find some label to release it on though, like on these Sanctuary Records.
Oh, coming. 1 second. You can actually like say
Yeah.
goodbye to people.
We'll leave it
already
here.
gonna leave. Bye.
GG's everybody. Good tracks. And we'll see you guys again next week. Send a track, Cheeseburger. Paulo, I need to eat. I have to eat now.
I'm waiting for my food.
A new one coming up
When
at
is
the
it
end of August.
arriving?
Let's go.
Yeah. It's coming with the next Kyokon release.
Let's go. Let's go.
It says still 20 minutes remaining.
Oh my
Holy.
god. They're slacking.
I ordered like half an hour ago. It's
Damn.
so taking so long.
Alrighty, goodbye, everybody. See you later.
Bye, people. I can't promise that I'll join next stream. I'll
Yep.
try to be more active.
Yeah, it'd be super. The
Um,
streams where you join are always really fun because it's nice to
Thank you.
to
You can, guys, you can just spam me. Just try to spam me
Spam
on
you.
Saturday and tell me to join.
join
And
the stream now.
I'll just get,
bye. Good stream. Let's
I'll just
go.
get tired and I'll be like, yeah, fine. I'll, fine. I'll join.
Alrighty. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys. See you.